We didn't have any hot water, Richard.
No hot water on a cold day.
No, that's bad. That's bad. No, I mean, I agree with you. They've looked really, really bad. They're not living up to the sum of their parts right now. And it's inexplicable. I don't know what the problem is, because I agree. I think when you look at this roster, they should be going to playoffs quite regularly.
Well, let's find out if they do, shall we? Because it looks like Ancient's
I've heard
kicking
the
off.
game is live, so do your thing. See you later.
Cheers, boys. Thank you very much.
Tracking aim.
Tracking aim. Stown. Tracking aim.
Let's track
his
Stown.
tracking. Yeah. But they start on the CT side, and we've got Big Clan, who have been reformatted in pursuit of playoffs themselves.
They win the pistol.
Oh, what?
But no one is on B for Astralis.
Oh, you're calling it here. That's great. So shall I just not bother casting?
Well,
Why don't you do it?
okay.
All right.
Smoke short. Deep. They're going to push. They're going to fight. Device has the kit. He's blocked short. He's going to force them around long for the duel. Flash over. Device.
Uh-oh.
The legend himself up against John Dorian from Scrubs. Who's Turk? Who's Dr. Cox? Let's find out.
I can't leave you here. I can't make you do it all on your own. But yeah, good reference. Let's see if he can scrub Hype top of the menu. No,
Oh, that's a brain surgery.
And Cadian has found him as well, so it's actually looking a bit awkward for Big. It's looking a bit awkward for Big. tabseN, however, has got a good shot on him, puts one in towards Stair, puts him low. Cadian sleeping with the fishes. Yabi next victim. He's lined him up. Time is on their side. The kit's on Stair. He's low HP, and Big Clan win it. Just as Chad predicted, an obvious Big Clan pistol win from the start.
I could tell you, before we leave spawn, who's going to win the round.
Yo, okay.
Every round.
Well, that one, you're 1 out of 1 so far. Pretty good.
And that's how we do it.
Could be worse.
Gets Junge. Schneller, bitter. Yeah, Device trying to drop his smoke defensively.
What was he thinking there?
No, well, because he saw that there was a cave smoke as well as the deep
Like Speedway smoke?
Speedway smoke. So he wanted to kind of block their avenue.
Channel them.
Exactly. And it was still going to be tough regardless because of the execute that they opted to go for. JDC, his prowess in middle, and an opener. We're going to see plenty of that today.
Well, Cadian looked a bit silly there.
Now, I didn't tell you how to spawn who was going to win this round, but it is going to be Big.
Oh, okay. Wow. So brave. So brave.
This is called an educated guess.
I see that.
Hypermobile on the Mac-10 device under pressure. Scooped up by JDC. Stown and Stair, they're in the right place. Not bad from Stown to grab one through the smoke. Couldn't track him through the smoke. He smelt him.
I see. That's a different approach.
I do get what Maui's talking about, because we've had some moments from Stown where players have been on the screen and he's just not connecting the dots. It feels like he's using a wireless mouse from 2004.
Do you reckon Cadian's trolled him and has just put like enhanced pointer precision on, or like he's put some mouse excl?
Yeah, that seems like a great idea. Let's sabotage the team. This is how Cadian gets his revenge.
Yeah, that's it.
By being the Trojan horse of Astralis.
Yeah, which we all know is a myth.
Of course.
Right, we learned that earlier on this week.
Big are going to win this one.
And a phalanx, it's a Greek format of military strategy.
As opposed to the Romans, who surprisingly, Roman with Saul will be up against 3D Max.
I can't wait
I can't
for that
believe
one.
it either. How did they win 2 games as a dead team? Shame on you, FlyQuest.
And
shame on you, Complexity.
Complexity.
Should just be like the Game of Thrones scene with Cersei.
Shame.
We can all get some.
Shame.
I was going to say potatoes. I think that hurt.
I don't think
tomatoes.
Potatoes. Yeah.
A little bit squishier.
Yeah, that's more reasonable.
And we throw tomatoes at them as they walk down the street. And they don't have to be in the nude. They can actually be in their jerseys, because that at the moment is more embarrassing.
Okay, you are a little meanie today.
You lost to a dead team.
Yeah, it's fair. So I like that they add the cave smoke into their 3-smoke execute. And it's like an invitation for Hype to
It's an ace!
Oh, he's going to get them all!
tabseN, bruh.
Actually, disrespectful from tabseN.
Hype does 9.6 grand, and he's only 3 rounds in. That's like being 3 days into the working week and knowing you don't need to work for the rest of the month.
Where were you when Astralis was kill?
What does the 2016... No, sorry. What does the 16 on the back of their jersey mean? Was it 2016 the year that they weren't founded?
I think 2016, that was the last year they were good. That was a joke, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. Now, they're on the way back. I have some faith.
Do you? Me too.
I think this is going all three. Dust 2 will be a banger.
Kayubi going down to Stown. Tracks him nicely. Device back out of the... Oh, wow. Great pre-aim from tabseN. Just reads him through the smoke.
JDC on this mid-crawl. Tough.
Bang.
Oh. Did Yabby see him on the
I
fade?
think he...
Oh!
John De Castro. He's our man.
That was beautiful.
That did look very, very nice. I love how good Counter-Strike can look so beautiful. Like, satisfying to watch.
They're clearing out mid, so they're still looking for JDC, who's already evaporated after that frag. They're hitting the break, waiting for a re-aggress on B. And, well, as we can see, they can just walk in.
They're saving, Chad.
I think they should be saving.
They're saving. It's fine.
Device is going to head over. Will he announce his presence with a shot from the AWP? Still being very diligent. The bomb getting punched in now. 40 seconds on the clock, and Stare shooting at shadows. Oh, Device just...
Yeah. Yeah. Is the AWP retrievable? I presume. Yep. Cadian's got his hands on that.
That's Canadian to you.
Oh, say that's America.
That's all right.
How does the Canadian national anthem go? Do you know?
Something about maple syrup and ice
Maple
hockey.
syrup. Well, it's cool that the two of them get to keep their guns.
Yeah, loss bonus is in place, so this is nice.
And that was ambitious. What do you think of that AWP skin? Kind of okay.
Kind of okay.
Yeah, that's
This is what we all want to be in life.
Kind of okay.
All
tabseN looking like he's fresh-faced this morning. You can see he's trying to keep the
Well, it
energy
is
going.
early, isn't it, right? So you got to get out of bed for an elimination game or a progression game. It's 2-2. This is where we play for all the marbles.
Yeah, Chad, how did you handle it? Did you ever have teammates that like to sleep in a bit more and, you know, early starts? How did you approach that?
Azza was the sloth of our team.
Yeah.
Everybody else was always on time.
Right.
But I had Gomez.
Yeah.
Oh, bowling, Shane. Yeah, I had Gomez to sort out all the snoozy boys.
But like G-ing your boys up for a 9 AM game can be difficult. So I
Yeah.
can see that Big Clan are making a real effort, especially with there's so much at stake. Playoffs are
done
up
it
for
again.
debate. It's John De Castro in middle again and again. It doesn't matter who he's up against. On Ancient, mid will be his. It's a guarantee, almost a certainty. JDC, he hasn't got another one, has he? He's kind of cooking.
Well, he's hearing so many steps, so you can call 2 on rotation based off of that. Do you try and finish towards B?
Stown needs to play retake B, so he's going to slip back B.
But
Oh, he's leaving. What?
I don't know why. I thought JDC would have heard those steps.
He
So,
did.
well,
No, he's not acting like he did.
that's what I mean.
I see
Because now they're going into the stack. 2 out of the remaining 3.
Oh no. Du hast ihm hören. Gehört. Du hast him gehört. I don't know if I'm speaking German, I'm trying. Either way, Stairs in CT and Device in Brokey, so...
I think the issue right now is the angle that Device gets peaked from with his boost.
Oh, he got a leg shot off. And the flick actually connected through the box.
But they're still committing.
Yeah, they are walking into the stack. And that's not necessarily going to cost them, especially with Device being kind of forced away from Temple with a leg
CT
shot.
Smoke lands as well.
S-A-V-E, you ain't got economy. He actually can't catch a break. Double nade last round. Double nade last round. Now a smoke spam to convert a leg shot.
Just a premonition from tabseN.
Oh, extra nades. That's nice.
Okay, well, he's snatched and grabbed from the tees, sure, but 5-0 start for Big.
And no AWP for Device.
Oh, okay, well, again, loss bonus. Someone in chat said tabseN busy talking. That could be it, right? If there's a lot of communication going on, especially after a player gets
You don't
to
hear it.
yeah, you may miss the audibles depending just on how much the chit chat is. Maybe he heard one, didn't hear the other. All right, a dream start for the Germans right now.
You ever had a Counter-Strike dream?
Yeah, I used to call strats in my sleep.
Yo, that's too real.
People are going to go, how do you know that you used to call strats? Well, we used to share rooms. So my teammates would tell me. Or my partners would tell me. So
You're trying to line up a smoke execute.
Yeah.
3 a.m.
There's been some wild times. One time I used to get night terrors. One time I thought I was getting attacked by bats, and I threw the blanket out the window. Sharing a room with JKS and Gomez.
Sorry, guys.
They woke up laughing at me. I was like, oh, sick one.
Did you get the duvet out the window?
It was like half out the window because I thought we were.
Why is the window open? You opened it in your sleep?
Well, because that's when we were in Mulheim Wienerplatz.
Ah, Wienerplatz.
And it was about 40 degrees, and there was no aircon in Germany, as you know.
Yeah, no, I know. Okay, they're playing scissor, paper, rock.
Well, they can't talk. Is this secret communication that Big have been working on? What does that mean? Oh, they're going again.
Oh, so if you do 2, oh my God, they're communicating.
That means we're going to win the 6th round.
Crimbo, a little bit of personality there.
Well, hold on. Don't show too much of that.
Yeah, they're having fun. Don't show too much personality. The Counter-Strike community hates personality. They'd much rather everyone says nothing, and they can just watch them play the game. Yeah,
why do we even have them on the screen?
Yeah, because anyone that
just
dares.
be your digital avatar.
Yeah, I think everyone should just be like what they called, like VTubers. We just have 10 VTubers.
Oh, yeah. I could see tabseN as like
tabseN a giant anime witch.
Yeah. Device is like a cute little anime cat.
Yeah, cat for sure. Stown, obviously a snake.
Wow.
What? No, just he's kind of got that kind of reptilian vibe about him.
I reckon QB could be the pink thing from Nintendo.
Oh, you keep bringing this up, Kirby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see it.
You can see it?
Yeah. Oh, I think QB actually could be more of like a Pikachu kind of energy.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, I could see that. What do you reckon Rugger would be?
Rugger? Rugger is Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar?
Yeah, but as a VTuber. So
okay. I did honestly, when I looked at it, remember the movie Toy Soldiers?
Yes.
I did see the main...
The sergeant?
Yeah.
I see it too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a good shout.
There he is.
That's it. That's Sarge. Oh my God. He's
Toy Soldiers.
Like toy soldiers. That's an Eminem song, I think. Is that... He did something about toy soldiers?
Yeah, but I think... Was that Dido on the track?
Respect to Dido, man. Do you know who doesn't get enough respect? Joss Stone. Remember Joss Stone?
Don't.
No?
No.
Oh. I couldn't name a single song, but I think I like them.
Yo, Taps has just gone, Vigets. And the admin's gone, yo, relax, bruh. And now the headphones are coming. They're taking the in-ears out. Or are they going in? I like their in-ears, though, don't you? They look very snug. They look like they've had them molded professionally. And I would say, if this was my job, I would want molded in-ears. Because I'd want them to be as comfortable as possible if I'm always wearing them.
Agreed, 100%. There's nothing worse, especially when you've got those, they're quite high pressure, those over-ears.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you really need something molded, otherwise it's just going to dig into your flesh.
Oh, Twitch chat just had a really good one.
Yeah?
So, I don't, what they said completely, I don't agree with that sentiment. But if Crimbo does something bad, Crimbozo.
Oh, that's not bad. They're very creative.
They are.
And they use it for evil, and they use it for good.
They do.
Yeah. Someone says bring back Zonic. Don't worry. Zonic's already in the playoffs.
That's true.
Very exciting.
You'll see them on Friday.
Friday.
That's a guarantee. Oh, we're back underway.
Who wins
Thank
this
you
one?
for bearing with us, everybody. So just to recount, it was the pistol win for Big with the B execute. The JDC watch on middle, which the Des highlighted, wanting to really focus on him and T-side entries. He's been doing a great job of that. Has been kicking off and kicking up a bit of a fuss.
It's like me just when they're trying to put the powder under my eyes. It's exactly the face I pull. Yep, yeah, that's great. Okay, and close.
I think this will be a big round.
Okay.
Now, a tactical timeout has been called, so Astralis get Rugger on the mic. They have the conversation. Stown could drop a rifle. Yabby could buy one, but they'll be lacking unless they want to go with MP9. So it is just going to be a partial investment. Still going to be some traps for Big to get past. Let's see how they come out the gates off the back of the technical into the tactical.
Oh, what? 2 instas? Did they just double smoke it, or is it 2 different smokes?
They did just double smoke it.
Oh. So they have
doubly smoked.
Yeah, definitely true.
Oh, QB's going to be calling out this. Oh, risky.
Oh!
Team naded.
tabseN's only gone and naded him.
What does that? Who does that count for an entry for?
Actually, great question.
It's an opening death for Big,
Yeah.
but an opening kill for Big.
Technically. But JDC is out on mid again. You just have to.
I like
accept
the fact
this.
he's playing through this because
He's not playing first though, right?
Well, I don't think he should play first, but he should still play
Yes,
aggressive.
Yeah. Look at this. It's only Yabby here and Device behind him with what? Okay, so no real chances if Yabby doesn't get the first. He has. Hype does not shy away from the potential engagement. Step versus JDC. You can see some hesitance from JDC, realizing that this round is slipping away from them. tabseN bails them out with a flank onto Device. Now Stare loses out. It's still Yabby on site, and ooh, tabseN nearly finishes off Yabby. Hype gets punished for the nade. Pull out. That's a big round from Yabby. The Yabster snatches away 3.
Well done. Okay, well, sure, a bit of a gift. tabseN nading QB to start the round, but they still needed to convert upon that. Well done for Astralis. They get the first on the board, and that one might come with a few frustrations. You never want to lose a round in that fashion. Here it is. tabseN trying to assist, clearing the smoke to support his boy, but just removes him from the picture. And then a Crimbozo death to make it a 3v5.
Das war's ein bisschen komisch.
But they still have enough for a buy, and one more in the back pocket after that as well. Elbow smoke didn't land perfectly.
Yeah, but it's acceptable. I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
But you can see just Cadian understanding how much pressure he's under in that situation. They do get the control. Stound even comes out through cave, clearing from heaven, or posted. This is Device's chance.
Oh,
Good flash.
Good flash. He'll have to re-clear in. tabseN should be dead. Oh, great second flash. Device is just completely blinded. Stare, though. They're going to double swing him. Back to turn. We needed that from QB. That's down. Double down. Why is he the best player in the world?
So good
He
in
is
mid,
so
isn't he?
good at that fight.
I think he was in a team with Exertion, who's also very good in that position.
Yeah, and Donk, but all 3 of them in a team and just go mid.
A little bit one-dimensional.
Yeah, all right, fine. Nice from Stound tracks. JDC.
He wasn't looking at him.
Swing at him, that's sorry. And Hyped is in the 1v2 that he could win. Shadow. Do you accelerate A?
I like this.
That's. Oh, he's overthinking it.
I don't know if he is. He has time. Cadian is always very active as well.
This is a Counter-Strike special.
It's a ring around the rosy.
Who makes noise first? Does Cadian walk all the way up lane? Or does Hype start moving first? He has got time to chill. Oh, coming back up round.
Oh,
He's owned him. Cadian.
he's back to town.
Free frag. Not to know.
No, tough. Okay, well, really well done from Stound. Great round from him. Even the unfortunate timing there for Device on that second flash. He's trying to maintain some information and control and just keeps getting thrown off the line. But it's a triple kill. Set up by Stare's position. Stound with only 5 bullets left. Able to assassinate. And then Cadian, the in-game leader, converting the 1v1. Easy as you like. Okay. All right, trying to get fired up. If they win this one, you break the finances.
Yabby. Oh, spotted him.
Dink
He leaves with 2. Yeah, fair play to Yabby. Yabby and Stound looking like they're on their A game today. Must-win game.
Okay, well, they will be able to dip out of mid. That's a great shot from Device.
Ooh, love that. Yeah, looking like he's comfortable with that AWP. Hyped quite the opposite. It goes down after a missed shot.
I like the confidence Astralis is starting to show now.
On a scale of 1 to 10, you are screwed.
Yeah, that sucks. Okay, and Crimbo, well, everyone's been in this position before in a match of Counter-Strike. Your whole team's dead. You've got no space. There's a lot of time on the clock. You're low on HP. What are you meant to do? Well, get stuck on a bit of clipping. That's always fun.
That wall is terribly clipped. That whole walk is terribly clipped. Or it's deliberate and you can't just hug the wall and walk.
To Stound hard clear this? I don't think so.
I don't think so. Oh, now that's the end of that. Saves us a minute.
All right, well, a strong hunt, and as mentioned, finance is a problem. Big can go into a partial thanks to the loss bonus. And to think that it started to go wrong because you naded a teammate. So 3 consecutive now for the Danes.
Oh.
We do have quite a lot of national representation already within the playoffs. So we have FaZe and Falcons, who are our international teams. Pain, Brazilian.
Ooh, a little bit of team chat.
I wonder what he thought was so cheeky there. So Payne representing the Brazilians, the Mongols, Mongolia, of course.
Oh.
Yeah, in case you
Thank you.
weren't aware. And EF for Turkey. We could get a Danish or a Brazilian, Brazilian? Danish or a German team here.
We got a Brazilian in there already.
Yes, that's right. And then later in the day, we could get a French or a Portuguese.
Yes.
And then to finish the day, an international or a Russian.
Okay.
Look at that smoke sailing through the sky.
It's just perfect.
The thing is, you can throw it too high and then it hits the top. Oh, it's going to be a B.
A quickie.
It's
not
going to be a B.
quick. It's not an immediate rush.
It's a second tempo waiting for the block utility.
Not a single incendiary thrown. Look, they've all got. They can still got those flashing red incendiaries. You can see everyone had them cocked.
Well, they're going to come through cave.
How about now? Block smoke cave. It's down with their own little flash lineup for his own design. Looks like they've got a good read of this, haven't they?
Oh, wow. As well, confidence coming through on the flash. So flashes are the only thing that Big have left to work with. They did a great job of applying pressure, baiting out util. And now the complete and utter reroute. Fortunately for them, because they had that lane control, they know they can be noisy through the water. Or at least they have a sneaking suspicion. Okay, how does this go wrong? Device has to miss the first. They scale. There's an insta-kill onto... Oh, Cadian's actually dipped back spawn. Oh.
What? They're playing retake B with 3 players.
Okay, if Device misses this, they can get into the site. It's still going to be a hard post plant. Oh.
Get your asses over here, boys. I need you.
He didn't miss.
He didn't, but they are going to plant, probably.
Oh.
And Crimbo's taken down Cadian on the rotation. JDC punches in the code. Cover is there. The bomb goes down. Anything more is more just the cream on top. Astralis can do the nice composed close here. Device from behind. And there we have it.
Oh, okay. I like it. I like it a lot. This is my type of Counter-Strike.
I don't know, man. I
love it.
not how. The Danes are nice people.
I do them in pugs of any platform of your choice.
Yeah.
And people call me toxic. I'm not being toxic. You're getting tilted.
Yeah, I just clicked.
Welcome to my world.
Your cyber body.
I'd love to hear the locker room comms if I understood Danish even slightly. All right, well, 4 on the trot. Astralis are back in business. This wants to tie things up. They're going to biff for this. Look
Double
at this.
cave.
Coming through.
Fighting, fighting, tooth and nail. Stair drives through, catches tabseN. QB back, but that stair with a double and out. Exits nicely. Man advantage. Hyped also took a heavy lick, operating at just 19 points of health.
Stair was communicating a lot there, so likely saying, hey, there's more bodies over towards B lane. Device now parks up in cave, and he's going to have a freebie.
Yeah, it looks like it's a guarantee onto Hyped here. Just walks into the crosshairs. That smoke is going to allow him to get out. It's not, no one's giving it a full 10 out of 10.
A little bit shallow.
That's all.
But feels like job done, doesn't it?
Yeah, apart from this potential CT route from JDC, no one's holding his cross. You say that. Device is going to get there just in time. Doesn't hit that one tap. That would have certainly been nice. Oh, and all the smokes are a bit funky. He's going to walk through this. And Device didn't consider it.
Okay, so right now, Crimbo has to live because JDC... Oh, back?
Is he the best?
You devil. You didn't see him. He didn't see him.
Behind you. It was... Oh my God, he's going to flank Yabi. This is going to be impossible.
But Device is flanking Crimbo.
I don't know where he's gone.
Oh, but they didn't go through Temple. This is bad.
It's not good.
It was good.
For a second, and now...
CT plant?
Yeah, but JDC's going to get shot in the side of the head. Oh, okay, Yavi solved it. Well, there was definitely ways in which that could have gone wrong.
Moments before disaster. A Counter-Strike series.
Oh my God, I thought you right-clicked HE.
Yeah, get out of here, Stair. This is my defuse.
Oof, 5-5. For those of you on the audio-only broadcast, it is 5 to Astralis, who are on the CT side of the first map.
And maybe you're in the kitchen making a meal right now. Maybe you're driving your car and you're listening to the cast. Well, we'll even give you a frag recount to this point. We've got 9 kills for tabseN, 8 for JDC, 6 apiece for Hyped and Crimbo, and QB with 4. Come no!
Come on!
Sound with 8, 9 for Yabby, 6 for Device, 4 apiece for Stare and Cadian. 5 on the trot for either team as we're all tied up.
That was Cadian you heard as well for our audio-only listeners. Up the ramp, Kyubi's dead. Already, Stown puts him in the dirt. Stare's going to walk on down, try and take this space away from them. And more than that, he knows where Kyubi is as well. They've got him trapped and pinned. Tempted wallbang from Cadian. 2 on ramp. tabseN so under so much pressure early. Anti-flash, that's good. We'll be able to swing out for an attempt and gets himself double. Oh, tabseN, that's a big delivery.
I like this. We got Fight Club on the menu. These guys are just brawling all across the map.
Yep. Device in CT. Now, Crimbo slips Temple.
Shadow Man.
Shadow Man, yep. And goodbye, Crimbo. Bomb going down. Hyped needs help. His help is so far away. He can't die. He will. And that's a 6th round for Astralis.
Unless tabseN, the
Teleport.
leader of German Counter-Strike, is on for an ace. No, he's not.
He dies to Cadian. And that's a 6th for Astralis. What did you have for breakfast today? Let us know in the chat. I had a chocolate muffin.
I'm missing my cereal, my Weetabix.
You're a Weetabix man. The hotel has these cinnamon wheats. Reminds me of my childhood.
The cinnamon or the wheats?
Well, I wasn't allowed sweet cereal because my parents cared about my health or something. So once, when I went to my nan's house, I could have the cinnamon wheats.
Oh, that's
That was
lovely.
like a nice special treat.
Okay. This could be 7 consecutive rounds from Astralis going into the halftime break. What a shift of momentum.
QB out mid. Not even JDC. And ooh, already the panic button's hit. Cadian says one across. Yabby spams perfectly.
Yeah, tabseN's blind. Oh!
Jeez.
They are really just taking jewels.
Oh, but a missed shot doesn't cost him anything because on the repeat, reposition, Device is off, just racks him up. Go on, finish it off. Crimbo's left alone in the A main, spamming away. A nade doesn't quite find it, forced away by the flame. Look at this! They are just running at him. Cadian wanted to get the job done. He was ready for the next half. He's calling the T-pistol.
There's words that I can't use on broadcast, but I can imagine what the team conversation for Astralis is before this game and going up against a team like Big. They've really come in wanting to puff their chests up and show some confidence. So there's a level of Counter-Strike that still needs to be by the book and piece together good comms, but a lot of it is just showing that, hey, we are the better players, and that is showing in the play style that we're seeing today. Almost completely boxed in is Crimbo. Once the elbow smoke fades, I'm sure they can investigate that, but he's just going to walk on into A. 44 seconds, all bullet goes off. He's noticed, Down takes him down, and 7 straight rounds for the Danes.
That's a statement. That is definitely a statement. And the scores on the doors as well read perfectly. 10, 11, and 10 for Stown, Yabby, and Device accordingly. This is perfect. That's exactly what you'd expect from the franking output of that 3.
Take a look. Utility damage, Alex. Who do you think has the highest?
If I was guessing, it's going to be a CT. What's they've been nading a lot? I would guess one of the B players.
So either Stare or Stown.
Stown. Who's there the most?
True. 202. Correct.
202.
202. Stare, the second, 143.
143. So a solid CT utility haul, but we're up against Big Clan. So we'll see if they can beat 350. Rounding up.
180.
Hey, I watched darts the other day over Christmas. It's very entertaining. The crowd are having a great time.
There's Sergeant for Toy Soldiers issuing
It's
his
apparently
commands.
called Small Soldiers.
Oh, it is Small Soldiers.
Yeah. I didn't want to be like that guy.
No, that's fine, Mr. Rene
Said it
Borg.
again. Okay. Oh, you have to bring it up. I had decided I'm going to call all players.
All Danish players, Rene Borg.
Yes, because I don't think we put enough respect on Cajun B's name.
That's true.
And also, I don't think any other organization has done a branded gaming pillow. You see, like Shiro's always rocking the hotel pillow. Crimbo's got an actual Big Clan pillow. Maybe they just made the pillowcase.
Well, yeah, I don't think they did the stuffing.
Yeah, they've probably just sourced that from.
Unless it's bear down.
Don't think they do that, do they? That's
No, but
thing.
the big,
Yeah,
big
no,
fan
I know.
bears.
Yeah, but probably quite a nightmare to get. Well,
I don't know, is it?
I don't know.
You ever hunted a bear?
No, probably easier to hunt a goose or a duck, though.
Those poor ducks.
Pistols.
Quack, quack.
Pistola. From 5-0.
How cool is that, seeing him jiggle and you can see his fingers on the A and the D there? That was really cool. I like that a lot.
Oh. Block cave. Interesting. That does limit your options, but only for like 20 seconds.
Well, if I told you that Astralis were keeping their options open in this round, would you believe me?
I would.
Yeah, there was no full commit, so you can stay a bit more fluid for the way that you want to approach this, and they're even donating utility across. So Yabby's going to take that as QB pushes down. Device will lose the smoke, unless...
Oh, he's looking sharp today, though.
Well, now you want your cave players to go, or at least consider it. Devices forced them away with that initial exchange. I think he's going to flash him in. tabseN, you flash him in, or they just go dry? Or they back off.
Change their mind.
Okay, here we go.
Quite like the idea. Quite an effortless take after all of that, apart from the bomb not being with them. Yabby, excuse me.
Yeah,
Brings the bomb. It's down, fighting for
smoke
long.
will be fading.
And nice shots from Device. Removes QB. Finishes off what he started earlier on the ramp. Cadian's flank is everything.
Oh, the timing for Cadian, that sucks.
It might come back to haunt him.
I think it could be the pistol round right now for the Danes. So
Yeah.
we'll split the pistols with Astralis continuing the streak. 7 to close the half, 8 to open it. Setting themselves up to snatch this first map away. And it felt, yeah, quite tapered, didn't it? There was no rush for them to get in and get that bomb down. The smoke was well over half gone by the time it had breached the site, but just happy to take the jewels. Device, Stown being very combative to short and long. And they do get the job done. So good hustle from the Danes. Opening kills starting to really fall in their favor now. Taking a look overall, there's only been 4 opening kills within the 13 rounds of play for Big. And 2 of those were JDC out middle.
Yeah.
So the opening frag disparity is quite large.
Last time we cast big on Ancient, JDC top fragged the server and lost.
True.
And he kept getting out mid.
That is true.
That's just a guarantee.
Oh, here we go. Zeus Cam.
You haven't had a chance. Maybe this is your moment. Maybe not, though. Obviously, that's also a possibility.
They rarely happen, don't they?
Yeah,
These kills.
they used to.
Oh.
Now Cadian's the one that gets time. Counter-Strike timing should be studied. What?
Oh, that's enough. Device, get your gun out.
Oh my god, he got dinged to 15 HP. If QB hits 1, it's a little more costly than they would have liked.
But didn't they only lose Mac 10s?
And an AK on Device, yeah.
Yeah, no, but that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Device. That's why Device's death seems a little bit...
And now, they're going for a last-minute investigation. He controls his spray.
He's dead.
only got 9 bullets left, and the flank comes in.
That's 2 AKs.
2 AKs to be saved. Who won that round? JDC,
gotta
can't find it. Hello? Hello? Oh, he's nailed it. Wow, respect, respect.
Keen eyes. Good obs work by Mr. J-Raz and Chev there.
Got the dream team on this one.
Yeah, so that's quite a poor round, all things considered.
It's not ideal.
AKs.
Yeah.
Because what Cadian lost was a Mac 10, and what the Heaven player lost was also a Mac 10, right? Mac 10, and then this kill from... Yeah, well.
Exactly. Doesn't matter.
And now look at their buy. They were going to be buying anyway, but it's pretty juicy now that it has 2 AKs.
It's quite the opposite for Astralis. Look at the money. Ugh.
Yeah. Well,
Ugh.
maybe you could just go for something quick if you wanted to invest into a few Mac 10s instead. So they do have a 4-round lead at the moment. Looks like they aren't going to go for anything too crazy. I'm trying to facilitate AKs. So lacking util will limit options. We have...
Just 2 Molotovs.
Yeah, and 4 smokes.
Okay, well, yeah, it might have to be something a bit more poppy.
Splash of flashes. Thing is, you could just change the tempo of the round and wait out Big's opening utility, which there it is, an elbow smoke. We're likely to see mollies and HEs towards middle as well. So you could just wait out these early nades. You still have to do a little bit of your own opening, but you need to keep at least 1 or 2 of these smokes for a round finisher. That smoke is... Oh, look at this.
Ooh, JD's
under a lot of pressure.
Dead man. He's a dead man. Nade from Stown bowls him over.
You can cancel this. I don't think they need to full commit. You've been stalled by that smoke.
Yeah, but the B players are going to evacuate. So it looks like tabseN is going to rotate.
They're going to try and do a mid retake through red.
Mm-hmm.
So how many bodies? I don't... If you put more than 2 players through red, that seems kind of crazy. They're going for 3.
It does mean that they could catch them on this kind of timing into the donut fight. Yeah, be spotted.
You have to call it off if you're big now. Because,
definitely.
yeah, you got detected before you could find a frag. So... And they really don't know exactly where Astralis are whatsoever. This doesn't look good for big.
I like the cut noise donut. It will become a problem if they wait a little too long. They're letting Yabi cook, just spotting their flank and keeping active for a re-aggress on towards lane.
Yeah, if you come back, tabseN's in a very good position for at least 1.
Look at this, the power of cutting noise. And QB and Hype return to B, and then tabseN ties to Yabi.
Dinked him too.
Yep, now it's the finish. Walking in, lovely push from Crimbo. Catches down, unprepared for that one knife out, and QB, maybe he caught a glimpse of Yabi's shadow.
Yeah.
We'll take him down for a 2v2. Over the smoke, Hyped. Gonna be spotted out. A lovely angle found by Device, and he finds 2. Closes it down for their 10th, and it's 10 consecutive, right, Chad? That's an absurd run.
Yeah, it is, and they just keep on coming. And now, I guess those saves that they have with the AKs does facilitate a little bit of extra cash going into this next one. So if they wanted to go for a hero M4, or maybe even 2 hero M4s, that's possible because of the loss bonus. But this all started to go wrong. And look, I'm not putting it on tabseN nading QB, but that was the moment that things started to go the other way. It was a saved M4 for Stown. It was out of a technical, into a tactical, into a saved M4 and some partials. A team nade, which was meant to be a supportive element. And then since then, nothing has gone their way. Up next is Inferno, picked by Astralis, and they might be able to get this done 2-0 to start the day. Now they are going for a bit of an uppercut. You can see Yabi and Stown into Mac 10s. This is where we could get the pacey round.
Wow, odds are stacking up against Big Clan here.
B rushing.
They wouldn't dare. They would. They totally would.
So 2 Mac 10s through cave.
Into cave.
Good
There's
nade.
good nade damage. But let's see their reaction. Block cave with a smoke. QB. Tucks on Cubby. Stare up ramp, will clear. QB, a free frag, swinging through the long smoke is tabseN. Just the one on the P250. They have the sight. It is theirs. The bomb will be planted. Still a 3v3, mind you. And JDC, with an M4, maybe he could spam away at someone, but there's no kit. So this really has to happen sooner rather than
And look
later.
at his teammates.
No one else is really playing for it, or is they...
They're just on the way. They were so far away. Oh. Goosh dead. Mac 10 perfect weapon for the job. Hyped and Crimbo both completely removed from the puzzle. Huh?
Huh?
Was that a... Crimbo threw that? I think that's what Chev's trying to tell us right now. Chev, give us a nod if that's... Because it had a blue tail. Oh, thanks, Jay.
He smoked B doors from
And
A.
that's where Hyped was, who could have got a kill and an upgrade off of the MP9.
You just really didn't want him to die. He's
like, yeah,
looking at the minimap,
hey
he's like,
guys.
yo, man, save ya. Save ya.
Actually, I think it's like you, Alex, because he knows that, like when we played against the Cheaters the other night, and you went, let me just practice my elbow smokes every round.
Yeah.
He's going, let me just, we're going to lose anyway.
Might as well.
We've lost 11 in a row.
Get
Might as
some
well just
reps.
practice my, hey, Hype, did it land? Yeah, genau.
Yeah, man. Ooh, the insta extinguish, is that what that is? I think it might be.
It is indeed.
Ooh, fast mid potential, aye.
Bit of a lurky boy. And they're ahead of it.
Okay, could prove to be redundant. I can see Device was lining up for the HE break, or actually he's giving it to a teammate. Stair gets it done. Trying to do some damage to that close CT. Stown, no secret about his A main presence. Stampedes forwards.
What happens if you win 13 rounds straight? Is it as good as a 13-0?
No, but we don't have a good name for it, do we? From being 0 rounds to 13 rounds, without losing, it would be considered a
momentum buster.
Okay, well, we're workshopping. A lot of rounds.
A gravitational change.
Okay, getting a bit scientific. That's cool, I guess. That's quite cool.
A run to the finish.
Yeah, that's good. Keep throwing them out there. Yeah, I've got none, so you're doing great.
An A execute.
A execute. I think we've already got that's a term for something else. It's a cool smoke to obscure the AWP for big box. Molly behind it, and yeah, you're gonna get out. I like it. Astralis.
Or are they?
I've been incendiary, but the smoke will last longer.
There's
than
30 seconds left, gentlemen.
Ooh, what are we doing?
And now.
Oh my god, this is really, really risky.
25.
Yeah.
Well,
Yabby's got a very important kill.
Well.
Yabby's the best around. JDC the only one here. Cadian will make light work of it. They're going for it. They're going for the gravitational pull. You see what I'm saying, Chad?
It's another one. It's like the milkman. No one knows what we're talking, unless you were here right now.
Someone said Baker's sweep. Why does
because a baker's dozen is 13.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Yo, respect to whoever. I'm actually going to scroll up.
Yeah, find their name.
I'm going to give you some respect. I'm going to put some respect on your name. Who said that? That was good.
The check's in the mail.
Where are you? There you are. Streamer Views. That's a weird name.
Is that one of your dupes?
Streamer Views.
Streamer Views.
Thank you, Streamer Views. I might steal that and present it as my own.
What was it called? The Baker's what?
A Baker's Sweep.
A Baker's Sweep.
Astralis 1 round away from the Baker's Sweep. Credit to Streamer Views.
Do you have to do that every time now?
No, only the first 6 times. Yeah, it's in the contract.
What's the other guy that gave us Fangs of Furia with Case
Yeah, that was cool.
We referenced him once and then never again.
Yeah, well, that was Streamer Views moment. That's a tough death for QB. He's put in a bit of a pickle. He's hearing all this stuff about A and smokes and teammates are talking, and suddenly things get a bit too quiet. Has to check ramp. Yabby's there. Patience rewarded on the beehive position.
Buzz, buzz.
Oh, honey. That nade does some damage. And so does that bullet from the sniper rifle. It's JDC. The inevitability in middle has struck. And I'm afraid their dream of a 13-round run all hinges on a 1v5.
No Baker's Sweep for you.
From the Yabster.
Oh, yeah, the Baker's... Well, no, the Baker's dozen is 13. You got a dozen.
You got a dozen. Just a straight dozen.
A straight dozen. All right, well, will Chip Hazard, a.k.a. the coach of Astralis, get on the mic? Doesn't look to be the case. No emergencies just yet.
That is a big round. Now they need a large comeback. Hyped has to go huge.
Can the Commando Elite take down the Gorgonites in round number 19?
Gorgon left, right. Good night. Hype. Dead. It's tabseN back. Spray is good. Tames it for 2. And Crimbo the same. Big box with a MAC-10. It's not ideal for Stout, especially when your teammate's bleeding out with a bomb on his back. He's throwing out some util. Might facilitate across to the temple. Trying to fake it out. Trying to find a way in which to find a leveling of the odds here.
They'll have head armor. Yeah.
Nice. Little Dinkaroonie from range, but won't finish the job.
See the head armor on display there. This is an unwinnable clutch for Stown.
What's a man to do in a position like this?
It's an interesting souvenir MAC-10 that he has. It doesn't even have any of his team stickers. That's a G2 and a Cloud9 sticker.
Yeah.
Is that from...
It's PGL.
Is it...
It's the ones that were like a shield.
Hold on, I'm going to have a look.
Is it Krakow?
Oh, Seb thinks it's Krakow. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
The shieldy ones, yeah. Cloud9 no longer in CS.
Well, again. Okay. Resistance is late, but it's here. 2 consecutive now. So a spree of 12 after a 5-0 start for Big, and now they're going to do their best to try and draw this one back. Timeout. There you go. Chip Hazard will be getting on the mic. The platoon leader.
Chip Hazard.
That was the name of the guy from Small Soldiers.
Chip Hazard.
Chip Hazard.
Oh, man. And when you're born and your parents give you a name like that in, obviously, a fictional universe, but, like...
Great name.
You're just built for greatness.
Great name.
You're destined for greatness.
And Rugger's around my age. He'd know the movie. I think he'd appreciate it. Well, that was just a bit of a partial from Astralis. They can get out the AK-47s. So this is looking like they still can get the job done right here, right now. Taking a look forward, however, if they lose this one, 2,400 loss bonus going into the next. So a bomb plant will help them to continue to keep rounds with the half-buys, the Tech-9s, the etc. Red smoke lands. JDC not going to be thrust forward to fight for the mid-control completely. They are prepared for a B attack. Starting 3B, flash forward, tabseN. Great on.
Would have liked to have avoided that, though. Stare from elbow, pushes out. It's down. This is a forward position, and his shoulder's been spotted. JDC, though, not to be underestimated in this server. Warded off. You can see that it looked like Astralis were trying to kind of join down, but upon the exchange between the two of them on A, thinking twice about it. Now, I can't help but feel my sympathy for QB is going to be continuing here. He's trying to play for info. His teammate's calling that he can't hold elbow, so QB really doesn't have much.
They're coming over. If the AWP posts up on ramp, I think it's okay.
He can just tuck on cave.
Yeah. And A main push from JDC, so they have all the info that's not A.
Looks good. That would have been nice.
He's going to be smoked off. Good molly. He's going to flash. Criminal push.
Oh, backing away.
Maybe not. So they're going to give up the site.
Boost.
Don't like this. I don't like this at all.
What is going on, Dan?
Oh, no.
What are we doing?
No.
He's role-playing. Just looking at him. What are we doing? Dungeons and Dragons mid-tournament?
Well, that's the map.
Yeah. Hyped was just like emoting. JDC, nothing you can do here. 1v3 now after the first, but held by Stare, and Astralis will take the first map, putting them just one away from the Cluj-Napoca 2025, brought to you by PGL Playoffs.
Great ad read, Alex. Love that one. No, actually, it looked really ropey at the start. Big looked to be in total control.
Just sit down, keep your hands to yourself, and let's get ready.
And if you didn't bring a pen...
Oh, I never brought a pen.
I will allow it for you to put the digits into your phone.
Do you know what I think I'd do if I was a teacher? I'd be the cool teacher. I'd say, listen, I've got pens, but they'd be really embarrassing pens. You know? Like, I'd give you a big one with a big fluffy feather on the top or something. So, like, you'd pay a price. You'd look a bit silly.
Know there'd be some attention seekers who would love it.
Oh, they would. I'd probably love it. Yeah.
Here's a fun fact for everybody. 4 of the 5 players on Astralis all have the same crosshair. Ooh. Maybe with slightly different colors, but
it's kind of like they've got the same shoes, you know? Everyone's got to be the same in some way.
In some way.
Shape or form. Decoy up mid. 4 players up second mid. Contact into apps.
Yes, so they're going to go out apartments, obviously. We'll see if the molly's used for the bike back pit. Device has the flashes to set this up. Crimbo and Hyped to receive them. The only 2 defenders on A.
Yeah, he's in trouble now. He's in a lot of trouble. The flash comes in, they're waterfalling out. Hyped is going to get overwhelmed. Crimbo's dead already. Hyped's been overlooked. There's a nice one, but quickly traded.
And you know what that means.
Yeah, we do.
You know what that means,
Keep your Kev. Keep your Kev. tabseN can go. Am I doing all right, Professor?
Yeah, but we'll let everybody in chat say what they think's going to happen now.
Oh, yeah. So the whole... We're here to learn, right? You know, Chad... He is a fountain of knowledge of this game. He's played it for a few years. Maybe,
a lot of youth.
Maybe 15. Maybe more, actually. More like 20. Close to 20.
20.
Yeah.
More than 20.
More than 20 years. And that's probably more than you've had on this planet. So we're going to learn something.
And that's fine. You can call me Unk as well.
So Unk, I can't call my professor Unk. I think I'd get a detention
I'd be
for
the
that.
coolest professor.
So the Astralis pistol approach, what did we learn?
We learned the big gamble that it was going to be B, and that their A defenders were unable to get enough kills to make a viable retake possible for Big. That's what we learned.
I see. Understood. Does that mean that we can expect... How much Kevlar was saved? I didn't actually pay
Just
attention.
one pair.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But that's fine. I am. We can expect a FAMAS that's been invested by QB and given to Crimbo.
Love a FAMAS.
Do like how Stan's always like, what are these? It always looks to me like, what are these idiots doing?
Yeah, that's the one the face reads. Is like, guys, these guys are bots.
Well, these bots have the opening kill and full banana control.
That's a very strong start for a CT side. Love that. Step poking his nose out mid, and there is a 3-man crossfire established. Ooh, needed that QB. An important conversion. He had a rough go of things as the B anchor.
Well, this round really slows down now. 2-man discrepancy. Yavi's going to, I was going to say continue looking. He really shouldn't, but Device is here. Inferno's his map. Let's see if they can claw this one back into contention. Bomb will stay alive on down T stairs. The other two need to try and get a way in, and that is a slam dunk. Library spotted and smoked off. tabseN low. Oh, don't do that. Wow. Okay, well, he's gotten away.
For a minute. I mean, Device is not going to let him get out that easy.
Now, the biggest issue for Device is going to be timing, because there's so much he has to worry about, and tabseN never should have pushed through Library. They already had 2 players on A. I understand why, because he thought there was going to be full commit and in-game leader brain. JDC can still save them, and there's a fast banana flank.
Yeah, very fast.
Banana flank.
Very fast.
25 seconds.
Yeah, so now they're going to make them wait for it. Hype will swing. Oh dear, Big Clan now running though into JDC or Astralis. It's a 1 versus 3 where they are committing B. What can he do? Stan goes down, Bomb is loose. They just need to trade him, kill him, and we see Astralis convert. Wow, that looked a bit like a...
No.
No, but like the way in which they conceded that was all as a product. You know, that was a 2-man advantage for
But as the desk discussed, the only time this has been a good map for Big Clan is when they were known as Bug Clan.
Oh, you're right. Legia's behind him. Oh, he's in the server, I think, at that point.
Jumping over walls.
Jumping, crouching at the same time.
Seeing things that not everybody else can.
Yeah. God, the history of Big Clan, like the peaks in Big Clan's history are all rather...
Yeah, but they were on the Cologne stage one time.
They were, with a British player.
Smooth.
Yeah.
All right, this will be an eco farm. So this, you've just reminded me of something.
What?
Got an email this morning.
Oh, dear.
From an Anthony. And Anthony says...
Yeah, sorry.
It was at 8 a.m.
No,
Anthony's been thinking.
Or we could call him Anthony if you wanted to.
It was definitely Anthony.
You say the th?
In Australia, we do.
Oh, we're just different.
Do you guys not do that?
I don't think
you
so.
You say Anthony.
Yeah.
Do you not say the H?
No.
Really?
I don't know why. I'm not like the jury or the...
No, that's fair enough. Well, we'll just call him Ant-Man.
Yeah, let's call him Ant-Man. So yeah, 8 a.m. he's up.
He says, "G'day, fellow Aussie." So, I would say it the way that we'd say it.
Yeah, please do. So Anthony.
Anthony.
Or Anthony.
You could say that too. He says, "I'm one guy," and he says that because I get one guide a lot.
Okay.
But this will not be completely formal, as it's mostly a hypothetical. Well, that's nice. I'm glad it's not formal. So let's get into it. A. This roster is entirely UK-based, and I've made up what I think to be a decent core possessing players with some position shifts.
Does he start with Smooya?
That's why we got here.
Yes.
Now, Smooya's on the list.
Yep.
Thomas.
Yep.
He can in-game lead.
I'm with you so far.
Mr. Merriman.
Merriman, strong. Actually not the worst team so far. I like it.
Now, he's missing a 5th. He said he's struggling to find a 5th.
Okay, what
he
about...
wants someone who would fit, but he's a horrible scout. Any ideas? He wants Def as the coach.
Okay.
But you just found a British player on HLTV, didn't you?
Azuu. no.
There you go. So we've made the team. There you go, Anthony. Or Anthony.
Man, do you know, I have negative national pride, but if we had a 5-man roster, I might start watching the football again. Cadian. Oh, wait, that was so lovely. The flash, JDC not prepared, the trade not available. tabseN just a little bit far away. Deep app smoke. Now, Crimbo does throw that out to facilitate early apps control, but
a wrap would be nice now.
They're looking a bit rappy.
Of arch smoke and a library smoke and go.
Looking a bit rappy.
Just need a good flash for hyped.
Oh, he's gone and got one. Nades. Lots of nade.
Oh, that felt like a pre-fire.
It was.
What the bloody hell was that?
It was the third bullet in his spray, and he peeked into the third bullet.
Dan.
Do you say Dan or Dad?
Dan.
Dan. Damn. How do I make a UK team? I need to become a millionaire, don't I?
Yeah, you're working on it.
Yeah.
Day at a time. We'll see in about 50 years.
Yeah.
Okay, well, 4-0 start for Astralis. Now they'll get to 5-0, and then Big will go on a 12-round run. That seemed way too easy for Cadian, didn't it? Perfect
I want to
flash.
see this from Stair. Yeah.
Oh. Well, come on.
Yeah.
Come on now. At least be fair. Give him a chance. Vigo is Stair.
Is he?
Yeah, not Rene Borg.
It's a cool name. So his name's Vigo Borg?
Yeah, Rene Vigo Borg.
Rene Vigo Borg. Okay, I'm glad we got that clarified.
I think so, because his name's Victor. Is Vic? Oh! Well, the partial buy dealt with this time round. 3v5 for Astralis to work against. It's going to be a deagle.
Someone's already read how it's going to go. Someone got the script.
13-5.
It's going to go 5-0 start for Astralis. There'll be a tech pause. Then 12-0 run.
Then attack pause.
By Big after the attack. Astralis wins a few rounds and then chokes a round they should have to lose the map.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Keep our eyes on that.
Keep our eyes on that.
Thank you.
I don't mind the tchotchke placement from
I was
QB.
appreciating it, actually. I like the way it rests on his hand.
It's good tchotchke placement.
It is. Best tchotchke I've seen in a while.
All right, well, not a lot for Hyped and Crimbo to do. I'm just going to have to try and hold on to their goodies and give it a go into the next. It's the armor that's most vital. It's not really the weapons by any stretch of the imagination. They'll be getting the rifles out into the next. Hyped, as far as an AWP is concerned, should be able to don that if he ever so chooses.
Is this what they call max loss bonus, Professor?
Is indeed.
Okay.
Now, the loss bonus stages, 1400 into 1900 into 2400 into 2900 into max of 3400.
God's sake.
Now, this is a little bit disappointing for Big. You wanted to come in today and put your best foot forward, and I felt like you did, but then you tripped, stumbled, and fell down the stairs because it was icy outside. You're going to take your first tactical timeout, get the coach on the mic, and he's going to say, listen, boys, we don't win this, it's done. We will not be playing on the stage in Cluj. Our tournament will be over, and we will be giving the victory to the Danes, Astralis. They have been through the wash.
I mean, I will also reiterate just how important it is for Astralis to be in these playoffs in pursuit of an invite to the major. They were coming into this one ranked 12th. I believe it's the top 10 that secure that invite.
Yeah, so you need to make sure that you're just talking Europe.
Yes, sorry, specifically to their region.
Yes.
Yeah, but they were coming into this one at 12, and they had two opportunities. It's this event and whatever's next.
We've got EPL coming up next, and then after that we have Lisbon.
Yep, so
and then we will be half the way through the group stage of Bucharest when April 7 the cutoff begins.
All right.
But Astralis are in Lisbon.
So yeah, those are going to be some options for them.
Yeah, still a couple of tournaments for things to chop and change, but you bang on. Top 6 from Europe will be in stage 3, which is one Swiss stage before the playoffs of the major, and the next 4 will be in stage 2. The major now extended to 32 teams, but that's a while away.
So Full banana control for JDC, but as soon as they want it, they will take it.
Indeed.
It's not going to be...
Oh, that flash did absolutely nothing.
Well, they're not expecting it to flash T-Stairs Orb, are they?
Well, then what kind of an
would you
audacious swing is that?
But like that's
You
a
knew
really,
Device had an orb.
Yeah, you'd have to throw a different flash, some sort of crazy deep one. Maybe JDC throws it off a wall and
Or
swings
have
with
bottom
it.
banana smoked.
And that would make sense. This is why we've got Professor in, helping us learn, helping us process information.
It's the worst time to learn, though.
What, in the morning?
No, with everything on the line.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
You've come to the. This is the exam.
Yeah, we're in the exam hall.
Guys, you're meant to know at this point.
We're reading questions and it's starting to teach us things.
Oh, the hyperdrive needs to initiate. They're just playing with them now. 2-2 split of the defenses. Need to rotate over towards A quite quickly. Stalled out 25 seconds. QB to fight.
And Flash first, lovely lineup double. Sound puts him down. Scrimbo has tabseN support. Wrapping
15.
long. Yeah, they do need to get onto that bomb site. It is a time-sensitive mission. tabseN trying to be anti, trying to be aware of the wrap from Stout. Good awareness and positioning. It looks good for Big. It's their round. Big Clan on the board. The script reads 5-1.
Yeah, no tech, but definitely attack. And they are on the board. So now we're about to see 12. We'll make it 11 consecutive off the back of that one.
Professor, another question I have. Why does the cutoff happen in the middle of a tournament? That was something someone was asking.
Well,
you can just say, that's not in my class. You can.
So the reason...
Yeah.
Oh, hold up.
Yeah, let them talk. I feel like a fly on the wall.
Now, we obviously shouldn't be able to hear that. We can't understand it. But I don't want to talk over it because some Danish people will get it.
Yeah.
And I would love them to be able to
But
translate that.
That did just feel like I'd like tapped their phones or
so
something.
if anybody does speak Danish and can translate that and send it to me on Twitter, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, we got our translators working on it.
I'll get back to that question in a second.
Yeah, because we've got a whole round to cast, and it was already not started well for Kyubi. Hyped Orb can equalize, it won't. Yeah, swings wide, and Hyped actually uses that to cross back, ready for the potential apps aggress. Bomb on the back of Cadian. Down takes top banana, and JDC's a dead man. It looks bad. Oh, God.
Okay, so the reason is because the major is in America. And we need to start getting visas for players and teams as quickly as possible. America notoriously difficult to get visas for.
Yes.
So that is a priority number one. That's why the cutoff is so early. Now, the question being, why is it in the middle of a tournament? That is a Valve problemo. As they're going to take everything away. It's just hyped. Valve, I believe, have softly, now this isn't official, said to TOs that they will release the ranking on the first Monday of every month, like an official update. I assume April 7th is a Monday. Let me double check. And it is. So that just happens to fall on the 4th day of PGL Bucharest.
I see.
I assume that there is a chance that they will curtail the practice of doing it mid-matches, like we saw during Katowice.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll do it at the start or the end of the day. Probably the end because they are based in the United States of America.
Yeah, but it's something that's just going to be getting
It's just, we're in the... Look, from a player perspective, all of this stuff, it's not great, but we're in a teething period of time at the moment. So things are going to be pretty tough in this first season, for sure. It's not going to be as everybody would like, but we're going to work to the better and brighter future.
Bright future for Astralis.
Oh, this is silly now.
I thought Big Clan were putting a...
Not on this map, remember?
Yeah. Doesn't look good, does it? Okay. Why
So
are they're
let me
playing
just-
it like a high-skill pug.
Yeah, so let me read out their results on Inferno this year.
Oh, this is going to be good.
A 16-13 loss to Wildcard. A 13-4 win over Imperial Valkyries.
Oh.
A 13-6 loss to 3D Max. A 13-9 loss to 500. A 13-1 loss to FlyQuest. A 13-9 loss to Eternal Fire. And a 13-11 loss to Wildcard.
Ah.
So they've played it 7 times, and they've won it once.
What's their permaban?
I believe it has shifted because for the longest time they would always just be banning out the Inferns, bruh. I believe now that we are seeing
don't like
them
Train?
removing Train, which I think for a team in the position of Big, you would be more beneficial trying to define and play in the early meta of a map like Train.
100%. Especially because if a team has a proper perma,
Exactly.
you can punish pick.
Yes. So maybe this is why I said yesterday that it's going to be interesting to see by the time we get to the major what these teams' map pools look like, because we're still very early on in the season. But 7-1 for everybody listening and not watching. Obviously the preferred method of consuming Counter-Strike.
Apparently. Yeah, good damage onto Cadian instead. We need conversion. Okay, that's kind of what the desk was talking about. The hyped
Repeat.
swing.
Yeah.
More than a repeat, goes straight out of an arch smoke into a rifle, and now they've got the A site for free in their savings. So this is, you know, let me put it in a nice way.
Absolutely slammed Alu in a pug the other night.
Did ya?
Yep, slammed him 5-stack.
That makes me happy.
Finished 5-stack, we slammed him.
Good, good.
Absolutely slammed him.
Like was
13 to 5.
Did Alu even have a moment?
Nah, he did. He one-tapped me.
He did one tap, yeah.
I had 18 kills, just saying.
Nice one. I'm actually. It brings me joy to know that you smashed them.
And I think it was pretty fair. They were playing with a coach,
What was the map?
Ancient.
Yeah. They tried B-rushing on you. You just shut them down.
They tried running up mid so many rounds. They force-bought like 3 or 4 rounds in a row. And I was like, I know me and Yam are 35, but like, put a little bit of respect down there, man. Like, come on.
Sometimes you're doing the dishes. You're
Could
doing the
we do
laundry.
a round where we let the game speak for itself?
Does that mean we just don't talk?
Yeah, because some people think that the commentators talk too much, and I'd agree.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Don't get me wrong. I agree.
Yeah, but we're paid by the word.
Exactly. So you guys can change that.
All right.
My
yeah.
PayPal is.
Yeah, let's see what Counter-Strike is like. Pure.
This is where, guys, you get to really appreciate how good storytellers Chev and J-Raz as the dynamic duo are.
This is purely visual storytelling.
So for the audio only, we're sorry for this round, but we will update you of the score at the end. Are you going to hold your cough button for 1 minute and 55 seconds?
No, I just put it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, I'll do the same. I really loved, they used 3 nades to clear that bottom banana smoke so that he could stay posted up with the AWP.
I really like that. I mean, it's something we've seen from multiple teams, but this like nade throwing to break and lineups to do.
Yeah, that was sick.
I really, and
that was awesome.
Also, like, shout out to Chev one more time.
That was really good observing.
Like, you caught everything.
That was
you caught
great,
everything.
Second round for Big, 8-2, 6-round difference. See if they can grab 4 before the halftime break.
Chat, it's hurting my feelings. They're saying it's better.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
they're just, remember, they're just doing it intentionally to do that.
Feelings, man. Maybe we should just, maybe we don't talk anymore.
We won't have jobs.
Oh yeah. Actually, that felt like we might not have a job. I felt like that was a risk, you know. Just gonna have some guy knocking on the door like, actually, you've proved to be surplus to requirements.
Well, what we could do, because when we do the arena games, we do let it breathe a whole lot more.
We do,
right? Because there's the crowd, there's the ambiance, there's all of that good stuff.
Oh, audio only listeners. The score is 8-2. Map 2. Astralis with 8 on the T side.
Yeah, they only need 5 more rounds.
Inferno.
Well, let's see how they operate in this one.
Chad. Minimalism.
Oh, okay.
Minimalism. Just only the important stuff.
Banana control Big.
Mid push Crimbo.
Stair forcing them back.
Re-smoke banana. 20 seconds.
Long smoke lands. Mid control available.
Brackets for Astralis.
Returning for late banana. 55 seconds on the clock. tabseN on his own.
Incendiary. Jiggle. 43.
.30 seconds. Heavy B rotation.
Bomb goes mid.
A will be the finish.
Hyped and Crimbo, pit and sight.
20 seconds.
Crimbo and Hyped onto device.
Oh!
Crimbo double. That's round defining. The round should be over.
Okay, a little bit too late. Stare and Stown should just save. Money has been broken late in the piece, and we will likely see Big get up to 4. It's 2 AKs, no loss bonus for the 2 of them, obviously, so they won't have any U-tilt. Device, Cadian, and the likes of Yavi can go into Galil's, Mac-10s, maybe something a little bit juicier. But all in all, it will unlikely be AKs to be invested upon. So it is late for Big to be getting back underway, but for... well, it's better than 7-1, I'll tell you that much.
4 they can work with.
So they're going to charge in for this full banana control once more. So Deagle, Galil, Mac-10, that's the investment. So remember the lighter util. So I think Astralis need to get a move on. Won't be able to play out late round like they have been doing.
Good nade. Cadian and Stair take damage.
Coming up short.
Crimbo needs to either block or establish this crossfire. Hyped, scoped up.
Rotation here.
QB a third man. Into the site. While blind, nice shots. Crimbo's just been owning from the pit. It's all Crimbo. 17 frags. He's recovered the half for him. 17, the next highest, 7. A 10-kill discrepancy between number 1 and 2 for Big Clan.
Yeah, well, he's just had to anchor down that position in these late round scenarios. That's why you don't want to get too skittish with your rotation. So quite a few multi-kills for Crimbo. I think he managed 5 in total.
Crimbo didn't look at himself the other day, so it's nice to see him kind of back to his usual backpacking ways.
It is good that they haven't completely given up hope either. So 4 into the pistol round, conversion, they can still try and bounce back into this. And one of the things that can happen, because you blew them out of the water with the 12 in a row on Ancient and then converted pretty comfortably 13-7 on map 1, and then you're owning them 8-1 here, at a certain point, you take your foot off the gas a little bit, which does sound crazy, but I think that you're going to be willing to take more risks when you're winning by a lot. And then that's when, if you leave the door open even just a little bit, they can start to sneak in.
An interesting observation, or at least to me, tell me how Alyss lands on your is the utility damage was actually balanced between T and CT. I felt like on Inferno, typically you'd expect the CT side to be doing more.
I think that it's really shifted because... A little bit fired up there. I think it's shifted because of how good the T sides can be now with banana control utility of their own. And I think because of the bigger spread and the longer duration of Molotovs, you're, I wouldn't say guaranteed, but you're favored to win out that fight. And just think about the game the other day with like FaZe hitting the double leg shot into the nade, and they were throwing so many nades top banana and brutalizing. So I think that it...
Shifted?
Well, I don't know if it's shifted, but I can see it making sense for it to be quite equal, especially if teams are being really stubborn for banana control on both sides of the server.
This could be quite a cut and dry pistol. This God Flash,
3.
very vogue. Everyone loves it.
So double smoke.
Molly new box.
Yeah, well, that's the question. Where is the Molly destined for? So are you worried about...
Oh, lovely.
Wow, that was perfect.
That was
Does
gorgeous.
that change anything with the execute?
Effortless. I hope it doesn't. But if he kills Device, it might.
You just saw him.
Oh! Okay, got to change things now.
Surely.
Got to change things now. Let him just commit
send one player in for the info.
Yeah. You say smoke exec B.
So tabseN, cool your jets.
This would be a terrible commitment into B. Crimbo hasn't committed into A. He hasn't surged. They jump through. They confirm at least one.
Okay, so now the bomb's going A.
Okay.
That's all good.
Everything's
no stress. And Hype might just kill them all anyway. Just to talk about the molly placement that you were saying in terms of, new box, or I think against rifles, you'd probably want to go new box or emo. If you're up against the AWP, emo would make more sense. When you're playing against a lighter buy or the potential for dual Berettas on top of first oranges, that's a great place for the molly as well. So the molly choice, right, usually can depend on what type of buy you're up against. But nice round from Crimbo. We've been saying that an awful lot. 19 kills, 7 deaths, 9 more than anybody else on his team, 6 more than anyone else on Astralis. The Danes are going to force buy in, and plenty of 5-7s. Miss flash mid won't cost them anything. No scout to peer down. Banana control is theirs. JDC confirms it. Oh, this would be an Astralis classic, wouldn't it? 8-1. Now 8-5. This one's worth 2 for big. They're going to go through this.
Yeah. Oh, the second
I don't know
smoke.
about this.
I like what he's thrown there. It does give him an angle to peek around, but it doesn't work out for him. And now a chance for Yabi to get a second onto QB. He's very low.
Run away, boys. Get out of there.
Running through behind him as well. A teammate live. Stare into Crimbo searching.
Why did they...
on the re-aggress. This is looking very hectic. Hype with 4 HP. Sorry, 4 bullets. QB the one on the low HP. Got 35 seconds, and yeah,
Why did they execute?
Can't explain that.
It wasn't time sensitive.
What's going
Boys,
on?
what's going on? You have to go A now. Well, they're going to get in for free. Stairs no longer there. He rotated over to B. They're not believing it either. So at least they'll have a number advantage on the retake, but they'll be up against the clock with no kit. Now they know they're in the wrong place. Planning safe in sight is hyped.
Still very hard to win, isn't it? Look at them. Mac 10's on site.
No head armor, though.
True. tabseN's holding his breath.
This would be a heist if Big pull this off.
Yeah, this could be a real cheeky round to steal away. Astralis would be very upset. Worried about pit side. Hyped in a good position. He can uncrouch. Just has to time it right. 1, 2. Heads pop. Oh, close, but no cigar. Down saves him.
The call's bad. And I don't often say that. I don't know why they forced the issue through the smoke into B, because time wasn't a problem.
Yeah, and you know that the buy is weak. It's like the smokes are all they've kind of got.
So the only way that I could really justify the call is if in the prep it says, oh, if Astralis are blocking so liberally and early with a smoke, it means that they are stacking the other site. But the bomb went down, so we will see.
Pursuing playoffs, baby.
Yeah,
it's getting closer.
Big give it a go on the force of their own. With those Mac 10 kills, Hype gets into an AK. Tech9's Mac 10s and util for everybody else. Just going to feign a bit of banana presence, car molly, half-wall smoke, and they're going to go straight in towards an A pop of some variety. So Stare to be tested alongside of Stown. Stown probably gets smoked off, so really eyes on Stare if this comes soon.
Yeah, but look at its position. That seems like it's destined for the at least 2.
Well, his problem is they all have head armor.
Yeah, sure. But coming out of that bulk, that inaccuracy, you're so vulnerable to sight, graveyard pit, long library.
So because they were going for something mid-centric, just that smoke dropping completely blocks them. If they were poppier and were going for something which would be more standard, like an apps pop with a buy like this, they would have just had to deal with one man. And now they have to reroute. They've already burnt 55, make it a minute off of the clock. Device blocks.
Miyabi re-aggressing.
But it's a third on A, where it was only 2 for the longest time. So this is a standard split of the defenses for Astralis.
Crimbo and Boiler Control. Looks like they are going to start magnetizing back to the B.
So Crimbo needs space. Gets nothing.
Well, this is going to be Cadian and Device on high alert.
But the AWP could get run down.
Yeah, and Cadian doesn't have block util, so Device flashed off of the line, does get vision for a frag onto Hyped. 2 have slipped the net. Missed shot, getting overrun, just as you prophesized, and AWP falls into enemy hands, and Cadian unable to hit those first shots. The bomb will go down into a 3v4. Where's the cover? Oh, God. tabseN saves him from red faces there. That would have been a really awkward. And JDC on the AWP. It's not his weapon of choice typically. Hasn't gone well for him. Can Kyubi clutch up?
3 bullets.
Necessary clutch for Kyubi. Tap required. Hits it on the last bullet. Stown up against him, but it's the nade. Back-to-back clutches from Stown, up to 18 now, just closing it down. He is single-handedly pulling Astralis to a convincing conversion.
Poor QB. So I'm reloading, I can't swing. I'm watching the nade in slow motion come land at my feet.
Simple gets the Tech-9. Rut jumps Nubox and hopes you don't hit him. Whew, good clutches from Stown, back to back.
That was hilarious from Yabby. That's a hope and pray moment. Maybe one of these bullets will hit the guy. Maybe. I'm not even really aiming at him.
tabseN just turns around like, where did he come from?
Good poise there just to continue with the taps. It's the only option he had, but there's that nade, and what are you meant to do? Forcing again.
Has to happen now, doesn't it, for Big? And tabseN's a dead man. Yabby's furious just with the MP9 charging down Banana for 1. JDC puts him down. Banana fight. And a 2-2 division. Device actually going to cheat over to A.
Yeah, J-Raz just highlighting a missed smoke there. Stuck in the sky. I'm going to have to bound through this. Smoke long side. Everybody rotated to address this. They completely evacuated the B site. Cadian's heading back now. This is very heroic. But we hit the brakes again. Big just with a smoke and a molly to work with now. Hoping that Astralis have some form of aggression. Grouped up, ready to pounce.
And pounce they shall into Stown, just as he pulls away, actually, on towards the rotation CT. Stare, eyes on your screen, mate. Oh, overwhelmed. Device, what can you do? Powerful in this position with his AWP, and he demonstrates how and why. Double kill. Hype gets him down, though. Bomb can be planted. Covered by that AWP. He spots another nice conversion from Hype. Good awareness of the possibility, and it's only Cadian.
Well, yeah, it is Cadian, actually.
It's Cadian.
It is Cadian.
But it is no kit.
There'll be one on the side, I'm sure.
Yeah, so he's going to walk on through, and I'm telling a lie.
Katie, we're just building up. Like, you're the guy who goes for clutches. You're the guy who, there's the kid. You're the guy who goes for clutches. Right now, you're not being that guy.
You ain't got much time, my guy. He's heard them exit.
Oh, JDC will evacuate. Come on.
And he gets a little bit more damage.
Oh, Casper understanding that the other player's in CT. Has to get out of the bomb radius and does. So they're retaining M4. Well fought for.
Yeah, good job from Hyped. I can see a world where Device gets a third there if he doesn't hit that.
He gets two, though. You're right. It is his position. You can just see him heat up every time. Understands those angles and the scaling of the Ts so well. Always able to deliver a multi-kill, but not enough to get the round. Now that AWP falls into enemy hands, the Danes cannot invest into one of their own, and it is just that saved M4 of Mr. Casper. 3 starting B. Another head-to-head in Banana early. Oh, both with half-wall smokes.
Cancel each other out.
Both of them quite poorly thrown. So JDC only taking very light damage off the back of that. They're going to rotate the rifle around, and Yabby's even going to evacuate. So in this type of situation, if you are Astralis with this lead, you can gamble a site, and if you're wrong, just save and go again into the next. And at the moment, it is looking like they might be wrong.
What an ambitious stack of resources.
They just smoked over top Banana from long side.
Yup. This would be a very cool call if it works.
Oh, they're just faking A. Library and CT arch smoke, but no follow through, no steps, nothing. So it'll be enough to hold them in place. Top Banana smoke is going to fade in about 5 seconds or so.
Looking a bit unicorny, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe exits to try and get some upgrades for the pistols of Yabby and Stare. But now you hear the echoes of utility on the other side of the map. The realization sinks in, and we'll just have to sit and wait for the 40 seconds when the bomb goes down. So 7 rounds for Big. 10-7, 3-round game. Slowly working back into this. Haven't given up hope yet, the Germans.
10 players alive in the server as a round concludes. Rather nice dark water being shown by Katie.
Yeah, classic skin.
It is. I think it's much better than the blue one. But that's just my opinion. You're entitled to your own.
What else we got in the deck right now? What's MP9's device rocking, Chev? Oh, he's not. He doesn't have
got the
MP9
Vox
out.
stickers, actually, representing you.
Oh, that's an actual unicorn.
Oh my god, a unicorn 5-7 for the unicorn round. Beautiful. And 7 for Big.
Okay. Well, it will now be no more investments for Astralis. You can just hold on to what you have. 2,400 will get you the buy into the next. But still a winnable opportunity because you can gamble again. And then you can take a few more risks if you would like. You can actually try and give this one a look. Sure, saving that armor is going to make things better for the next round too. So we'll have to see what their opener is. But just 3 rounds away with such a strong lead at one point, Astralis going to be kicking themselves that they let their foot off the gas because now they have to work hard. Chip Hazard getting on the microphone for Astralis. That's a callback to map 1. If you guys weren't here for that,
you wouldn't understand.
You wouldn't get the joke.
You had to be there. T-side AWPing on Inferno from Hyped.
The thing is, one of the... So when we used to play against the same Oz teams all the time, they understood like how we would start rounds. So Ricky would always do a move where he would just run straight up mid and then post on long side because he knew we'd start 3B. And then me as the rotator, I'd come back, not assuming an AWP to have literally run straight up mid and then be posted, and then he'd just kill me. And that sucked. So like AWPers, if they can identify tendencies, can definitely find ways to get opening picks. It is a little bit more difficult. We saw what Katie was trying to manufacture for Device with those nade break flash combos.
Which is a cool idea.
Yeah, it was great. I really like it.
Yeah, me too. Definitely seen teams evolve that.
And then Cadian's... Oh,
Poor JDC. Completely unprepared for that flashbang push.
you know there's 3 on B, so can you quickly mount an attack on A? Well, probably not while top mid is blocked. And tabseN staying stubborn with this. They want to get this banana control. Molotov's 2 of which. They can drop that towards mouth of banana and sandbag to secure this. But then it'll give them nothing to take the site. No harm, no foul. They're actually going to go for the double boost. So this is important because if teams do the smoke that ricochets off the wall, he will be above the smoke line. QB's got that one sorted, Crimbo.
All good.
Hype's going to search. They're letting him off the leash.
Oh, that boost is going to prove to be difficult.
Oh, they're just going contact.
Oh, nice shot.
Now the boost not so potent.
Yep, that T-side AWP has rung true. Big from Hype. They can hug the smoke, but tabseN clears and wasn't ready for the elevated position.
Yeah, there's 2 now.
And Hype.
Wait, you should have known there was
Hype.
2.
What the hell? What are we... Oh, Yavi had a real golden opportunity there. Just waited a little too long. QB has saved them from an awkward one.
It's down here quickly. Only with the USP, though.
Yeah, he's looking for something better.
Trying to sniff something out.
Oh, and Device grabs himself the AK-47 off of a fallen comrade.
Yeah, probably save that.
Get out of there.
Okay, well, that's weird because you think that tabseN would have noted how high Stair was on that boost to be able to communicate the fact that, hey, there's probably 2 players in that position, but...
It's realistic he also just said boost. Like, it is
True,
realistic.
quite hectically. That's a good point. But QB addressing it on low HP. Important double kill for him, getting him up to 10.
And we discussed Hype's AWP. It was the one that really kind of broke him into the site. An important pick on Dark.
It is great that they went contact, right?
Yeah.
Because if the execute came in, that boost, I think, would have been even scarier because your pathing would have been a lot more direct.
What are kind of clues for people making the decision of contact or execute? What determines?
In terms of whether to do it or not?
When what is like a cue for when contact is the play? Is it to do with how the mid round's played out?
Look, I think it's pick your poison, but in a situation where you're a man down and you're trying, in that scenario, they're trying surprise, right? So they're hoping an over rotation or they can catch a player off guard, is what they did.
Okay.
But in terms of whether or not it's the right call.
Different story. And that, it's a different story for Hyped. Okay, JDC's here.
This is getting very serious now.
It's getting awkward for Astralis. It's down, over the smoke, gets 1, gets 2. He is the savior of Astralis right now.
Oh, it even gets out just.
Everything.
They're still coming.
Oh my goodness. Stairs there into tabseN. Just arrives and immediately dispatches of another.
Speak about overzealous. Now that's the bomb loose. Mouth of banana.
QB could be playing this Fade well. It's down though, already with 2 kills deep.
Oh, the oscillation of the smoke.
You might see something. Fade imminent. Down?
So cheeky.
How has he got that? Transfer, messy. And Stown, you can see him on your screens, is delivering for Astralis. The playoffs being handed to them on a silver platter with Stown, the waiter. 21 kills. He's matched Crimbo's output, who was also putting in a fantastic shift.
That's really frustrating, and that has shades of Ancient, where it did seem like Fight Club, both teams just wanting to take a lot of duels. That was a 3v5 start for Biggs. Down is able to double and then triple up. This is good bodyguard work from JDC, and the second is huge. Stown knowing this is why he's getting fired up. Without those kills, they don't win this round whatsoever. It buys time for Stair to come across. Catches QB through the smoke, and the round is done and dusted from that point. Big lose this, no money, game over. Or being boosted up in towards the window room.
Interesting. Don't see that every day.
So he's going to try and take a boiler peek, or is it? Double peek end of apps with Crimbo.
All right.
And that'll be given over to Clear. You've got Stair playing from Pit. Device is AWP on short side and top banana control being vied for. So here it is. He's actually backing off now. AWP head to head.
Imminent. Device flashed off of his angle. Hyped does post up. Nice utility to set their AWPer up. However, there is a timer on this. 40 seconds. tabseN lines up for library. Block smoke for Abs.
Yeah, that's going to send Crimbo elsewhere. They're all going to pipe up
They're
short.
just coming into Device's domain. It's very hard to see Big Clan winning this one now. Device is just set up for success. They're about to quad swing him. Hasn't hit the first, though. That would have been nice. Stair, one, drops down. Now Device is there, chips in. Double from Stair. Time is of the essence. 10 seconds, Crimbo planting in front of their faces. There's no hope for him. And a comfortable conversion for Astralis. It's not looking good for Big.
Oh, this is going to mean a lot for the Danes, right? The addition to this man on your screen right here. They got rid of Bro. They brought in Katie into in-game lead. Device wasn't up to the task. He was even out late last year with stress once again. But you touched on this when we kicked down the series, right? We're talking about the core of Heroic, a team in the last couple of years who were defining a lot of these aggressive, progressive CT maneuvers, proactive nature, reactive, whatever active Maui wants to call it. You have Stair, who gets a lot of praise from everyone who plays with him, and then Device in the Astralis jersey. And they've been looking for success. A playoff 1 round away. PGL Cluj-Napoca 2025. Hasn't been pretty.
And it continues to be that way. At least for Big Clan's sake. Not their strongest map and being punished for it one by one. They fall and it looks like a team nade. JDC's fate for this final round. It's not feeling good for Big Clan. A 2-0 Astralis in their campaign for playoffs completed. PGL Cluj-Napoca 2025 will feature the Danes. And we'll see how much deeper of a run they can make.
Thanks for reminding me what year it was, Alex. Always helpful.